Hey everybody, it's Presidio Dog here. Not Tatty. That's just because I don't know how to fix things. So, welcome aboard, everybody. This is Chris Ball, also known as Presidio Dog. So, we are here in Division 1, Round 2 at Autopolis. I am both fortunate and scared that I am hosting this particular lobby and streaming it at the same time. So cross your fingers. Let's go ahead and get out here to the track because I know we're going to be starting in just a couple of minutes. Um, we've performed a couple of stuck checks, and those stuck checks have produced some drivers getting bounced out. We've got 10 drivers that are going to make it here today. So let me just let them all know. We're going to do stuck check number 3 right now, and just make sure we can get this to work. So let's just do one last chance. Last chance, guys. So we're going to get this thing going. Let's see what we get here. Got 10 cars on the grid. Got a few drivers that are going to be missing the race today. Let's see if we can get everybody out there. And just waiting on the lights here. And got one light. There we go. Does everybody leave? Yes! Awesome! All right, all 10 drivers off and running. So that's good. So now, stuck check done. Now we are going to get qualifying started right now. So let's get that done. I'm going to go ahead and climb out of here. Okay. Good to go. So I will get into my normal routine of broadcasting after we get some of this stuff sorted out. So I'm going to reset the lobby with the race results. So let me just take you back here so you don't have to watch all that ridiculousness. So I just got to wait for the last person to exit the track. There we go. So Autopolis, man, this is a tire eater. So these guys have a lot of work to do. Let me just change. All right, so loading up the new track, so we'll get everybody up here, get everybody going. Let's bring the screens back up, and let's get locked in on a car here. So they're all heading out on the track. We'll just let a couple of these cars drive around, and then we'll get started. So I apologize, but the trying to run it and doing a stream at the same time, I don't have my my stats cap on. But we should have the comments section up and running. So let me make sure I've got that all happening here. Looks like it's all set and connected. So there we go. All right, let's do this. Let's get this race. Let's get qualifying started now. Oops. Okay, let's get everybody readied up and we'll start this qualifier. Looks like they're all there. And then, oops, get out of there. And we're going to start this qualifier. All right, folks, here we go. Qualifying underway. So, let's get ourselves a little spectator action. Let's see if we got anybody out on track. and we're gonna watch them all start up. So here goes qualifying for round 2 at Autopolis for the eSGT GT3 Season 5 Division 1. Let's see who goes out first. And we got a whole bunch of people, lots of takers, lots of takers. So we got all the guys here. We got 10 guys here today. Well, pardon me. There may be a lady in there driving. I don't know all these people personally yet, so we'll let these folks drive around the track. Let's take a good close look at some of these liveries. So here's Blue Racers. I know there's some Blue Racer fans out there, so if you're out there, you know, hype it up on social media. We'll get you. And then there is Robert. I believe Robert is the one that won last week, so he's in that same BMW, and we'll see how he handles it this time. That VSR is nice. GTP had a couple of rough stuck checks, but he's underway now, so that's a good sign. Looks like we've lost a couple drivers. We're only at 8. Oh, there they are. Okay, good. All right, let's go back. All right, so there's Quartz in his plain Subaru. So the had some livery issues, so he just threw on something to get out there today. There was some mix-up somewhere in somebody's art department. There's Batiste. I don't know how to say it, man. Send me a message, and I'll say it how you want to say it. Batides. So I'm just going to call him one because he's the only one out there. So here's part of the SRT crew. There's Cannon, and there's Bastion. Right behind him, there's Jack. Oh, they're all fighting to see who's going to drive behind who. Where's Stelios? There he is. There's Stelios, the other SRT. So all 3 SRT drivers are here, it looks like. And Tony. Man, he was fast in that Ferrari last week, so we'll see how he goes. So, Blue Racer on his first hot lap here. So we'll keep an eye on him. We don't have any sectors to compare, so we'll just have to give him a little time. Here comes, there is one, and that Jag. I love the sound of that. Let's go. I like the sound of that. Yeah, it's good stuff. So, Autopolis, yep. I don't think you need to say anything except Autopolis, and everybody cringes. You either love this track or you hate this track. The tire wear on this thing, it's like driving on sandpaper. So I don't know how well these guys are gonna manage their tire wear. We'll see. I do believe they have to do 33% of the laps. I believe in this race. I actually have this information actually. So they have to run. At the top, they have to run 12 laps, just like the last race. So 12 laps they got to run on this. So let's see, where's Blue coming around to set this first time? Robert in the slipstream, he's going to pull it. Yep. I knew he was going to pull that one out. He had the slipstream on there. So Robert up to the front. What's going on with my camera? There we go. Got people slowing down here and there. Alright, so it looks like Robert is up to first. Jack pulls in second. Alright, just behind. Oh, okay, behind by about half a second. Just 4.5 tenths. Stelios is another tenth back there. So Robert set pretty powerful first lap. So let's see how these guys play out here. Let's see, how is Stelios doing? He's just a little bit back. Let's see, what's the furthest back we are here? Alright, so first through fifth right now are about a second apart. So there's some work to be done. Let's see, who is, I'm going to just forget the camera. Sorry, I'm just going to go up here. Alright, Blue Racer out. He's currently holding 9th, but he is the next one that's going to cross the line here. So let's see if what he can get through this sector here. Still got 5 minutes left. It's only halfway over. He's still got a few more laps to get in there. So he was doing a little practice earlier today, I saw. So we'll see if that's helped him out. All right, Blue. Oh, he does improve up to second. All right, so let's see. Got a couple other people bouncing around. Anybody else? Who's going to third? Let's see if Jack stays at third. And he does. So still 1 through 4 are the same, except Blue Racer moves up to second. So that's good. He was fast in at Dragon Trail last week too. So. All right, let's take a look at some of the other, the SRT folks. We got Stelios comes across and gets himself up to 5th. Tony in the 450, not 458. Why did I say it? No, I was right. It was 458. Tony up to 6th. SRT Cannon at 7th. Let's see who's going to be coming around next. Well, GTP is in Sector 2, entering Sector 3, so he will be coming across shortly. There's one in front of him. I don't know who that is. Let's see if we can figure out who that is. It's right there. Blue Racer is currently holding P2 down, but he's still 3/10 back from Robert. Robert has a commanding gap there just in qualifying it. And it's, you know, last week's race at Dragon Trail, he won pretty handily. He was way up there, so he's consistent to say the least. All right, let's see if I can. I wish they would let me just go down the order of the cars on the track and not their fastest position. So we'll see what Blue gets here, see if he can improve any more over those 3.5 tenths. And does he? Nope. So still the same. Jack is coming around. Let's see, who's this? Here we go. Oh, Quartz up to 4th. GTP still at 8th. Jack coming across, still in 3rd. Has not improved. It's his best lap, but he's not improved in his standing. So he's still half a second slower. All right, Stelios up to 4th. He just puts Quartz back to 5th by 6/100ths of a second. So nice and close right here between these guys. And there's another 300. So let's see. Let me see if I can do the math here. From 3rd, 4th, 5th. Wow. They're all within a 1/10 of a second of each other. So not bad. Math is not my strong suit. Did an endurance race yesterday, totally miscalculated the fuel, which is a really bad thing to do in an endurance race because you kind of need that stuff to get the car around the track. So, you know, there's that. All right, so Robert currently sitting up there with a pretty healthy 3.5 tenths lead for the pole. Blue Racer now is got about a 1/10 of a second, just almost exactly over this here guy right here. So let's see if that changes as they are all coming into, all are in Sector 3 at the moment. Let's see who's that coming across the line right there. Okay, Blue Racer. Gonna try to beat that time. Does he get any better? Yes, he does. He gets it down to a 1/10.5. So now Robert's like, okay, all right. Let's see, Z-Fix coming across. Let's see how Batiste does. Okay. All right, so Jack lays down his best one right there, a 1:42.6. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. All right, let's see now. Oh, look at that. Stelios missed that one. Sorry, bud. Comes through and pulls out a 3rd. All right, they have about 36 seconds left to pull one out. So this is going to be the last lap for most all of them. Let's see. This, who's up here? Hold on. Sorry, I hate the camera angles on this. Here we go. Blue. Oh, no, he's not. No, sorry. I was thinking he was on a different corner. So he's in Sector 3. This will be the last lap for all of these drivers to set their best time. So Robert is on his best sector right now, so he's going to try to pull that off. Let's see, Blue Racer. So he's going to be the first one to come across and make the challenge. Stelios still in third. Let's see, who's this coming across sector-wise? Okay. All right, so let's go up here. Blue's coming out of the final two corners here, and let's see if he can do any improvement whatsoever. On it, on it, on it, on it, on it, on it. Oh, nope, he was off by a full second on that lap. All right, so let's see. Stelios is the next one. Let's see if he can do any better over Blue Racer. He was 2/10 slower on his fastest lap. Come on, come on. What you got? Oh, no, he doesn't do it. All right, so let's see if Jack... Now, Jack's already gone through, so it looks like everybody is... Nope, not everybody. Let's see. Tony still has an opportunity here. Let's see if he's got anything to give these guys. This is his last opportunity to do better than 5th. Go, Ferrari, go. Oh, that was an outlap, so that's not even going to count. All right. Well, that's fine. So it looks like we have our positions set. Everybody has gone through, so there we go, folks. Looks like we have all of it together. And I'm going to make sure I snap a picture of this to your screen just in case we have any issues with the race starting. All right, so up front, VSR, they were 1-2 last week. Now it's just going to be Robert up front with Blue Racer, SRT, Stelios, Jack, Tony, Quartz, Cannon, and GTP. So they've got the lights. There we go. Get going, guys. Get going. All right, here we go. VSR up front. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Stelios gets this huge jump over Robert right on the start. But can he hold the corner? And that Ferrari's got his nose in. Oh, what was that? Oh, did I see? Okay, I thought I saw an accident. All right, so we're looking good still. Oh, look at that pack of cars. Isn't that beautiful? Nice glare on the track. Everyone's coming around. Look at this battle right here between Blue Racer and Jack. Side by side, the two. Let's watch this. Come on, cameras. Let's watch this battle between like the McLaren and the Volkswagen now. Yeah, Blue's got the inside. He should be able to... Oh, he's going to go. Oh, look at this. Look at this. The bug's like, one of you guys make a hole. I want to get in there. Or at the end of the corner they go. A whole gaggle of cars behind them. Oh, good. Jack gets a little bit of a bump from the Corvette, so he's going to be able to keep up with everybody. Oh, yeah, just a freight train right there. Stelios still up ahead of Robert, but only because Robert's, pushing him down the track, so we'll keep an eye on that here for a second. But this battle going on here for third right off the bat is just... Look at all those cars. You could fit all of them under one blanket, and they'd be all fighting like cats. Cats in a bag. Look at that. I love that. Look at these. All right, let's see. Let's take a look up here. Now, Robert, this is his chance to make a move. Is he going to move, or is he just going to follow along? Okay, he's going outside. Okay, and he makes it stick. Oh. Oh. They're all by themselves up there. Trying to get these camera angles. Sorry, folks. Sometimes the game gets a little weird like that. Blue's still up there defending. With Jack on his tail and a whole line of cars all back there. Everybody wants a piece of the action. Let's do some camera work so we can kind of keep an eye on all the cars. There we go. So Stelios still up front. on setting his purple lap like almost everybody should be, seeing his lap 2. So still kind of going up there. Doesn't look like a lot has changed up in the back there. Robert's still all over Stelios, just waiting for him to make a mistake. Jack the same with Blue Racer. That Corvette by GTP is just lurking, just waiting to see what's happening here. Now let's see. Let's take a quick little peek here. So I'm gonna just run down the. Let me just do the little live timing here really quick. So it looks like all but the Ferrari are on soft tires. So that'll be interesting. So the Ferrari looks like he's electing to get those things out of the way. Oh, there we go. And we have a new leader. All right. Awesome. So Robert up front. Let's see. And looks like Blue is still just cruising around in his McLaren. His little Beetle chasing him down. Everything's kind of spreading out a little bit. We got a couple battles here and there. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Corvette just kind of hanging out, waiting to see if there's any opportunities. 1 is just cruising in his JBL Jag. Just got a kind of a nice little comfortable bubble around him. He's got a draft partner behind him, and he's out of the draft in front of him. So that little Subaru ought to catch up pretty quick. He's right there, just 0.6 back. And then the other SRT crew back there fighting with that Ferrari. Now, don't discount Tony there. Tony, being the only one on the medium tires, is going to have an advantage come after 12 laps. So people might be thinking, you know, he's not doing so well, but you just watch out. He'll be back. All right, let's see how the front's looking. So Robert's still up front. Put a 10th or 2 ahead of Stelios, but that doesn't really matter at this point because that could change in one corner. Blue Racer still in third with Jack getting a little bit of a gap built up for him. Look at that. So Jack is slowly, there he goes. Now he's picking him back up in the slipstream. Everybody's still very much close together. Let's go on board with, come on. All right, sorry folks, I gotta do a thing. Let's get back in there. There we go. I can't get in the car? What the heck is it doing to me? Let me in the car. That's so dumb. All right, well, sorry about that. So still, first place is still not a lock for anybody. And we're only 3 laps into 34 laps, so we're on our 4th lap now. So give it time, give it time. I like these liveries, they look nice. So Blue Racers opened up about a 1/2 second gap on Jack. Now, these guys have to conserve fuel and tire wear as well. I mean, like I said before, this thing eats the tires up. Now, one car that's going to do really great on the tire wear in this track is going to be this Corvette. You drive that thing just right, and those front tires are going to last a little bit longer. This poor guy, though, he's going to have a challenge with those tires on the Jag. It does have that torque, which is nice, so you can save some fuel and stuff. But the front tire wear on these cars in BOP, whew. I don't know so much about the Subaru, how the tire wear is on that, but it looks like everybody's sitting at around the same tire wear, which is good. I don't see anybody driving too recklessly. Let's take a look back here. SRT Cannon cruising around. And Tony now all the way to the back of the field on those medium tires. And hopefully he can keep pace with these guys. Try to get in the slipstream if he can, but I think that those medium tires are just that much worse on the track. So let's see, he's doing a 146.2, and the guy in front of him did a 144. So you can see that there's definitely faster lap times on those soft tires for sure. All right, so up front, Roberts now almost built a second gap for himself. That's going to make it a lot harder for Stelios to catch up to him once he gets out of that slipstream. So we'll see what happens there. Still 9:36. And Stelios is definitely ahead enough of Blue Racer. So Blue Racer not in the slipstream yet. And he's having a challenge to catching up to that NSX. And he can't seem to shake this little bug off the back of him either. That thing has just been hanging out there the whole time. I like those little beetles. All right, so now we've got that Corvette still just cruising around. Let's see, let's take a look at some fuel situations. Oh, you know what I'm seeing right now? Let's just take a look here and see how GTP is driving this Corvette. He's definitely got less fuel by a significant margin than the rest of the cars around him. Why is that coming up? I apologize for that, folks. I'm not supposed to be seeing those in my thing. Sorry about that. So this Corvette is using up a lot more fuel. I don't know, how is he driving it? Let's see how he's shifting this thing. This is definitely one of those cars you do not want to rev out because all the horsepower goes away. Yeah, he's probably taking it up a little higher than he needs to go in the RPM range, and he's also glitching a lot. So let's hope he doesn't get a disconnect. But he's keeping up with the guys on his best lap there. Alright, so let's take a look around here. So Batiste still has that Subaru chasing him down. He hasn't been able to shake him for the whole stint. And those SRT guys are just sitting back there, relaxing. But what did I tell you about this guy right here? Look at that. On the medium tires, he's keeping up in the slipstream with the cars in front of him, with the SRT team. So that is going to be really great for him. He's got to keep pace with these guys and keep close. We're only on lap 6 right now, so he's got 6 more laps to complete on these tires before he can pit. Well, I take that back. He has to complete a total of 12. If he wants to pit and halfway through do something else and come back to him, I guess that's fine too, but we shall see how it goes. All right, up front, now at a 1.5 second gap, Robert's now broken the toe from Stelios, and Stelios now on his own, and he is going to be caught by Blue Racer and them now that he doesn't have the slipstream with Robert. Oh, the Blue Racer fans are out in force on YouTube. We love the Blue Racer! And looks like we got Jack fans out there too. So thanks for the love, guys. Now, ooh, easy. Blue and Jack have a little fan base out there on YouTube land watching. So hope they know they got some fans out there rooting for them. So let's see, the gap down to about 2.6 seconds to P2. Slowly, ever so slowly, they're making up time to Stelios. If Jack can keep up there and help push him along, that will make things a lot easier for him. I don't think Blue has that in mind. I think Blue plans on catching him by himself. Ooh, yeah, that fuel, boy, almost an 1/8 of a tank difference. Can't see the percentage of fuel here, so apologize for that. Ooh, man, he is jerking all over the place. It's hard to keep track of him. All right, let's see, Quartz now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We lost somebody. Oh no, we didn't. There he is. We must have had a. We must have had an issue with one. He must have. He must have crashed because this guy was fighting with him. So I guess we'll have to see what happened there. Maybe in somebody else's onboard at some point. So Quartz up to 6th in his super blue Subaru. And then the SRT boys still sticking it out together back there. Now, I don't know if these guys are working together. Maybe they're on comms and they're just going to try to work with each other, and we'll see what happens. And Tony up there into 9th. So he's made up a spot. So something must have happened to one. He must have gone off the track or something. All right, let's see. What's this gap now? Blue Racer's down. Oh, actually, he's lost 0.3 to Stelios. So, got to work with the guys around you to try to get closer. So, look at that. Now, last week, the SRT team had it struggling out at Dragon Trail, but not today. They've got some representatives up front. So, good job. All right, so here's some love for our first place driver, Robert. Currently, his best lap time of 1:44.006. That is quick, and he's currently on a purple sector through sector 1. So let's see how he does through sector 2. Let's give him a quick. See, can I get in the car? There we go. Ooh, little slidey. Hang in there. Now, folks, if you watched last week, I had the in-car cam in the bottom corner, but I was not going to be doing that today. Look at that; he's up by 100.5. If I try to do the picture-in-picture camera while hosting a lobby, it will crash everything. So, better safe to have a good, clean race and get some cameras than nothing at all, folks. So. Maybe next week we'll get the double camera back in there. Look at Robert just driving that BMW, man. BMW would be proud to watch what's going on here. Keeping that gear down low, keep that grip on the gas. He's short shifting that thing pretty nicely too. Gonna save that fuel. Look at that. Look at that. Is he going to... Oh, this is going to be it. This is going to be it. Oh, no. He was off by a little bit. But all right. So, whoops. Sorry, folks. I don't know what happened just there. All right, so Robert up to... well, still running up front in his BMW. Stelios now in the NSX in P2. Now almost 2.5 seconds back. So Robert's slowly pulling away from him. He's just got a faster pace, and Stelios needs to just focus on building that gap to Blue Racer, which he's done. Blue Racer now, his best lap time is a 1:45.096. That was his last lap actually that he did. His next fastest looks like it was back at lap 4. So he's finding his groove. He's finding his rhythm. Hey, Jack lovers, look who's in 4th position. So he's doing well. He's lost about a little over a second to Blue Racer. So those tires are definitely showing their wear. And then GTP in the Corvette. His car is just glitchy all over the place. That internet connection is for real. All right. Quartz up to 6th still, so I guess not up, he's still in the same spot. All these drivers are sitting here in the same spot as they were last time. There's Cannon right there in the FT1. I like that car, the thing's cool looking. And not far behind him, his teammate in the Genesis, Sebastian. Where you at, Tony? There he is in the 458. Got to trail brake the heck out of that car. Keep that nose going where you want it to go. He's doing really well on these medium tires. He is 18 seconds back after 10 laps, right? So he's doing about 1.8 seconds a lap slower than first place, and the gap on these tires is close to 2 seconds. So look to see some things change. We're not even halfway through this race yet, so he's got time. He's got to complete 2 more laps, so he's going to complete this one and 1 more, and then he can get off of those things if he chooses to. And Petit won. I can't say it. I just can't say it. I don't know how. So 1 in the Jag. After mixed up a few laps back, he finds himself at the rear of the field, so he's got a lot of making up to do. So, all right. So there's our current leader finishing up lap 11 here, as he's about a third of the way through sector 3. I like that livery. The thing is dope. Get a closer look at it if we can. So Blue up to third, buddy. Jack's still in fourth, but that Corvette is now making a move. Let's watch this. And he gets around him. Oh, I missed it. We are not having that happen. We are going to watch this. There it goes. He just smoked him. He just smoked him on that one. Let's go back a little bit further and see if we can watch that. Well, let's go back and watch that a little bit longer. Oh, he just comes out of that corner way better in the slipstream and just puts him right in his place. Wow, not bad. Good job. So, oh no! Oh, the glitch keeps making it look like he's mowing the grass, but he's out there turning laps. So, look at that, up to fourth now. So, Jack has fallen back. And he's fallen back hard because he keeps losing more time. I think those tires are giving him trouble. Now, let's take a look at something here. Let's look at the fuel these guys are running. We're on lap 12. We're just under half a tank there for Robert. Stelios got a little less fuel. Blue Racer's about the same. But look at that. That Corvette is on like some weird gas haul. I don't know what it's doing. It's drinking everything and then some. So I don't know if it's the way he's driving it or lag or what, but I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. So all right, so Jack in back to fifth. His tires are shot. Look at those things. It's no wonder he's going so much slower. You know what? Let's see how our boy down here in 10th is doing, or 9th. He's going to stay out. He could have pit right there on those mediums. He's going to stay out a little bit more, Tony is, on those medium tires. Now, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. But maybe he knows something we don't know. Alright, so Robert still, let's see, 144.006. This shows that his best time on the right, but for some reason I'm not getting the information here. 144.674 it says is his best lap time. But the screen tells us it's a 144.006, so that's typical game glitches. Alright, Stelios up there, still about 3.5 seconds back from Robert, so he's lost another second. So those tires are definitely causing him some challenges. Blue Racer still sitting in the podium position. Doing pretty decent on the fuel. This guy is almost out of gas. But maybe that's okay to him because his tires are going too. But it takes a lot longer to fill a car than change tires. So we'll see how that goes for him. So there's our boy Jack up to 5th position. So nothing much has changed back here. These guys are still nose to tail on the track. The Toyota leading the charge for the rear end of the SRT field. Tony now he's going around again, so now he's going to complete 14 laps. He's got something in mind. But I don't know if his lap times are okay. So he's still like doing the 146s. So maybe he's like, well, if it ain't broke, I'm not gonna fix it. All right. And one is got some tire. I mean, they all have tire issues right now. So let's see. The boss is coming around the corner. Let's see. Is he going to take a pit or is he going to keep going? He's going to keep going. Doesn't need to pit. He's going to run those tires. Stelios, same thing. And Blue Racer. And now the Corvette has gone down. Nope. Sorry, I take that back. So everybody up top, the first 1 through 5 are still about the same. All wishing they could get some new tires on there. My guess is they're probably going to follow Stelios' pit because Robert in the last race was able to take those tires a whole lot further than the rest of the field did. So we'll see if that plays a role in anything. Going out another lap. I guess I'll just come check on him when he decides to pit. We'll see what happens here. So Robert's still holding the fastest lap of the race. So we'll see if he can continue that. He's built up to almost a 4-second gap now over P2, but he's definitely feeling. It. Let's do a little bumper cam lap with Robert as he runs around the course. See him short shifting that thing to save the fuel? He's doing a good job with it. Using that engine to slow the car down. Alright, we got our first pit. Let's see how long does this pit take. Alright. 10 seconds, the car's not there. So about 12 seconds to get the car to the stall. And there's all that fuel. Alright, so now we see everybody going in. And there goes Quartz, and here comes Tony. Alright, so he's like, I'm going to pit when everyone else does. So he's going to throw those mediums away and probably never see them the rest of the race and fill up on fuel. So these guys are out there. Now, let's see. What does Robert do now? What does Robert do? Does he pit? Does he protect the undercut? Or does he stay out? He's still got reasonably good tires to work with his pace. But he can definitely tell that he's trying to use the engine to help slow the car down. Those tires aren't helping him. He knows how to drive this BMW for sure. Alright, so he saw all those people pit. And I don't know if he's gonna pit now. Nope. So that's a big fat nope. So that means this guy's probably gonna stay out, and he does. That means this guy's probably gonna stay out, and he does. They're gonna run these things all the way until they're out of gas. So let's see, when are we gonna get our first top person to pit? Cannon stays out and Bastion stays out. So let's see if one goes in. He's probably doing the same pit strategy, staying out. Yep. So GTP went in. Huh? He went in for gas only and no tires, unless the game is glitching and we're just not seeing it. That makes no sense. Where's this car going? Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Alright, so that refreshing is okay. Alright, no tires it was. So currently still our leader. Now he does need to pit, and so do the next 4 cars behind him. Actually, 6 cars. No, 5 cars behind him still need to pit. Nope, all the way back to 7th haven't pit yet, I don't think. Yeah. Quartz is the first one, and he's got Tony all over him. Quartz on the mediums. Tony has got to get around him. He's got to make up that time. Tony's got to use those soft tires while he can to get around the slower traffic. And there it goes. Going to go around the outside. And he's going to make his move inside there. Yeah, he's like, I got to get around this guy. I don't have time for this. I only get these soft tires for so long while they're good. So up to 8th goes Tony. And someone's in the pits. All right, so, oh, look at that. 4, 5, and 6 pit. So they undercut. Okay. So Jack's, I don't know if they're going for the undercut, but they pit before Robert. So that is going to be helpful. All right, so that means Blue Racer still out on track. Doesn't have a lot of fuel left. Batiste, one has stayed out. Of course, he just hasn't pit yet. That's why he's up there. So let's see. We still have our leader out there in Sector 3 with Stelios not far behind and Blue Racer. So those 3 have not pit. One who's in 4th hasn't pit yet either, so he'll fall back. So our next person up, GTP pit but didn't take tires, and that is not going to do him any good. So Jack out on the mediums, 53 seconds back. So he'll still be pretty far back because he's trying to lap these medium tires. All right, so let's see. Does the boss come in? The leader of the race. Are you coming in? Are ya? Are ya? Of course not. Why would you come into the pits and get gas and tires? Because you're the bomb. And Stelio says, forget that. I'm going to try to undercut you here, bro. So we'll see what happens there. Blue Racer following suit. So get in the gas with Stelios into his box. Up goes the car and on some new rubber and get some fuel. And Blue Racer will do the same. Alright, and so one stays out. He's going to put one more lap away on these things. So he should come out and take over 3rd position, and he does. It won't last because Stelios is going to come out on a fresh pair of medium tires, which he will likely try to take the rest of the race. So he will fuel up and go the rest of the distance on mediums. So I'm so excited to see how this is going to play out right here. This will be the only driver on the soft tires after this pit. Well, okay, the Corvette is on the soft tires because he didn't change them for whatever reason. Or at least the computer's not showing that he did. So it'll be interesting to see if, if Tony can make up that time. He's got a 57-second gap to make up on the boss, but he hasn't pit yet. I don't know why I'm calling him the boss. I don't know, because he's winning? Maybe. So let's see. He's coming around. He's got to pit now. There's no way he's going to stay out one more lap. Is he? No, there he goes. All right. All right. Oh, no! He hits the wall! That's going to cost him huge! Huge! Okay, that is not what you want to do. He's got engine damage, front end damage. He's going to have to get that repaired. That's going to cost him precious seconds. Oh! Stelios is just loving it. Of course, he doesn't even know it happened! That's the best part. All right, so let's see. Where's Stelios? Stelios is going to come out there. That gap is going to be... Well, it may not be terrible because he's still fueling. There he goes. He's coming out. So, oh, look at that. He still comes out ahead of him on the medium tires. So, even after having to fix the car and everything else, Robert still comes out. Now he's got medium tires that they're cold, but they're fresher than Stelios by a lap. So it didn't, but it did close the gap. It went from he was 6 seconds almost gap to Stelios, and now it's only 4. So a little mishap cost him a few seconds. So Stelios now on those medium tires. And Blue Racer still in third, so everyone's kind of filled out. Now Jack has gotten his 4th position back because the Corvette has it didn't work out too well for him. But look here, look here, Tony on the soft tires. He has 15 laps to put these guys up front away. If he could do a second and a lap faster, he won't even make it. So he's got to go faster than that. Faster. Blah blah blah. He's got to go a second and a half faster per lap to catch these guys, and he should be able to do it. He's just got to get around them quicker. Got to get around that guy. Now, you Jack fans, I'm sorry, but he doesn't have the tires that this Ferrari does. So I imagine that this pass is going to happen here in this sector, or before the finish line, or on the straight there. I don't think anybody realizes that he is on soft tires. I think they probably all think he was on the same strategy. So here's going to go the move. This should be the pass. There he goes. Oh, he takes him outside so he can't defend. Smart driving. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to get the pass done. There you go. Save it. There you go. No mistakes. No mistakes. Ah, you're giving him the spot back. Okay, Jack's like, I am not giving up. Come on, Tony, you have 20 seconds to make up. You now have to do close to 2 seconds a lap faster, and you've got to get around him. There it is. There it is. Just stay on the outside. You've got this. You got it to do. Nope. Ah. Look at this. Look at this. Tony, you're wasting time. Go, go, go. Get around him. Oh, there it is. You gotta use those tires. Come on. Let's watch from this guy's point of view. This is what he's seeing in front of him. He's like, you just keep it up, guys. You just keep it up. I'll go ahead and close this gap up on you guys. Alright, now the Ferrari's got inside next corner, and that should seal the pass. There it is. Now, don't make any mistakes and go. But look at that. Jack just lost about a half a second to Bastian in that whole little battle. All right, so Tony now up to fourth. 22 seconds to go. We've got 12 laps. 13 laps. Oh, I can't do math. But basically, he's got to haul the mail. He can definitely catch Blue. And yeah, he might be able to even. He could definitely catch Blue and get himself a podium spot. I don't know if he can get all the way to Stelios before his tires wear out. I mean, look what he's done to him already. So, but he's not giving up. He is not giving up. All right. So that pass has been made. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Just go back and check on our leaders. So Robert's still up in first place. He has been since like about lap 3 or 4. So he is solidly in the lead there with a almost 5.5 second gap over this guy Stelios. Now Stelios can still see him on certain corners, so it's giving him false hope. But you can see him. I kid. Stelios is up there because he's fast. So, and then Blue. And Tony's now gotten about a second off of Blue now in about the last lap. So that, and he just set his personal best time right there. So he ran a 1:44.7, still 7/10 off Robert, but Blue, I don't think Blue ran a lap that fast at all. It was close. So I think what we're going to find is about another 7 laps, probably by about lap 30, you should see Tony battling Blue for that podium spot. And Blue won't be happy about it, but that's just the way it works. What an interesting pit strategy. I bet Tony was just thinking, I'll run the mediums a little longer so I can have those softs a little longer at the end to be racy. And I think it's working out for him, so we'll see how it goes. All right, so Jack's still in 5th, 24 seconds back and falling from the leader, and his time is dwindling just a little bit from 4th position, which is to be expected on those medium tires. All right, folks, I'm going to just take a moment here to get some water in here before my throat dries up, so I'll let you listen to the cars for a second and listen to them drive around. All right, folks, I'm back. So look at that. Tony now down under 5 seconds from Blue. He's going to catch him long before lap 30 by the way he's going so far. So Blue has slowed down a bunch. So this here guy is going to be licking that podium spot here in just a few minutes. We'll come back and see that here shortly. Meanwhile, Jack is he's got a little pressure. Bastian right here. Bastian is actually closing up the gap. He's kind of separated from his teammate. a ways back, kind of putting on the gas now, and he is closing that gap on Jack, and he may put him away here in the next lap or two. He's probably going to close up on him on this straight. Yeah, look at that, just ticking down 1/100th at a time here. He's going to be in his slipstream any second, if not already. So that little Genesis, I keep forgetting what he was driving. Just under a second. He can get to these long straights. He should be able to just get close enough to catch some of that slipstream and try to close the gap. Jack's got to be freaking out. His tires are definitely the worst for wear over Bastion, but not by a whole heck of a lot. All right, let's see. Let's check on Tony here. Down to 2.7. Okay, so now Blue is seeing him in his mirror. Here, let's go in. Blue looking backwards. That's what he sees. He sees the headlights of that car behind him. That's only 2 seconds back. Oh. Okay. How is this lap time? Okay. Interesting. So he's been running consistent 146s. Tony's been running 144s. So that 2 seconds is going to go away in short order. Now, notice tires though. Tony's tires are wearing out. I think he thinks he might get up to Stelios. Meanwhile, let's give our leader some love. Yeah, 7-second lead now. He is just... This is the man to beat right here, folks. This, I'm obviously not going to call it. There's still way too many races to go. But everybody knows that this is the guy that's going to be setting the record straight. So we'll see how that works. But let's not count out Stelios. He is moving along. Blue is doing great, but Blue's gap now down to 1.4 seconds. So his heart's got to be sinking knowing that that car is coming. And probably going, how is he getting here so fast? And Tony is, because I'm driving better tires than you, mister. All right, let's see how Jack's doing. He's, oh, something happened to Bastion. Bastion back to, oh, his time is falling off. Bastion, I wonder if something happened to him. Hang on a second. Let's just go back and see if there's, no, not really. Nothing that I can see going on. It just, he must have had a mistake somewhere. All right, so this is going to be the battle to watch right here. Let's go on board this Ferrari. Watch as he attacks. He's in slipstream range of Blue Racer, and will probably catch him by the time they get to the straight. Now that McLaren though has got some serious straight line speed, so catching a McLaren and passing a McLaren, two completely different scenarios. But he's going to close up on him here. He's going to be able to close it. There goes. There's 1/10 away. And there's 2/10 away now. Down to under a half a second. It's on. So the only way that that Tony is not going to get around Blue is if he makes a mistake. Look at that. Right to the bumper. Ah, this is fun. I want to be behind that wheel of that car. Taking out wide, turn in. Still driving, short shifting, trying to save the fuel there. Is this the move? Are you going to make your move? No, yes, no, maybe so. Looking into the apex. Oh, there he goes. Oh, come on! We'll worry about what the gap is to Stelios from here in a minute. I don't want to miss this. This is awesome. Yeah, that McLaren is just in those corners. Whoa, a little wide there. Whoa, oh, hang in there. Oh, he just lost some precious time there, but now he is close enough to attack on the straight. Stay in there tight. Stay in there tight. There it is. There it is. You can get all the way to the bumper now. Rev it out. Use all that Ferrari's horsepower. Get all of it. There's your move. Oh, goes to defend. Whoa, that's a little swervy. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. Undercut. Oh, jeez. Come on. Let's go. Oh. I see what's happening. Hayden Clampett on YouTube. Blue can hold them off. Tough to pass here. It is tough to pass here, but especially when you got some worn out soft tires. So, no, there is no biased content at all. I don't know any of these guys, to be honest. This is just an amazing battle to watch. I don't know. I don't know either one of these two dudes. So, I just love car racing. Come on. Come on. Oh! Inside he goes. He's going to take spot. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Oh, my gosh. Don't give up, Blue. Don't give up. Ugh. All right. That was some fun to watch. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Oh, that front goes a little wide, trying to get a better exit out of there, but the McLaren just pulls right up to him. Oh, look at that. Go, 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 go. Those soft tires, that's just what's going to happen. All right, so Tony's strategy brings them up to the podium position. I don't see under any circumstance how Tony's going to catch Stelios 15 seconds ahead of him in 6 laps. So, basically, he's just got to make sure he doesn't make a mistake and give Blue the spot. But still, what a battle that was. That was a lot of fun. Let's see if there's any other battles going on track. Oh, the SRT boys are nose to tail on the track. That FT1 is closed the deal on Bastion. Bastion having some trouble. Now, I don't know if there are any team orders here going on where, Bastion is supposed to be in front or not, or if his teammate is going to get a pass on him. We'll come back and check on that here in a minute. Let's see if there's any other one. So, One and Quartz are within a second of each other. So, one's gotten all the way back up from 10th back to 8th. We only have 9 drivers. We lost, what was his name? GTP in the Corvette. We lost him partway through. So, but still, what a great race this has been so far. And for this guy, just killing this race. He's built another second gap with those medium tires over Stelios. But Stelios has got a solid lock into the second position podium spot. Unless he does something dumb like run out of gas or or crash the car, there's no way that he'll lose that spot. Well, it's his to lose anyway. Tony, though, now up to a second over Blue Racers. So, unless Blue has a fresh pair of soft tires in the trunk of that McLaren that he can throw on while driving down the track, I don't know how he's going to catch Tony. But, well, let's see. Tony's tires do look pretty bad, and he's got 5 laps of driving to do. So, it's still, he can make a mistake. He can lose it coming out of a corner. Who knows? All right. So, I see Mr. Hayden Clampett. It's not sympathy. It was just he was the only guy on a different tire compound than everybody else. So I just knew later that those soft tires were going to show their good side and give him a chance to make some moves like he did. So that's all. All right. Oh, I do love that livery though on that McLaren. That thing looks nice. Jack, where you at? All right, Jack's sitting comfortably in 5th place. He's got a pretty decent bubble around him. I don't think he has much to worry about. The SRT boys aren't closing up much of a gap, maybe a little, but I don't think they're going to be able to pull in 5.5 seconds in the next 5 laps. So I think he's going to be sitting pretty good in 5th place. So 1 through 5 look pretty safe, unless somebody makes a mistake, obviously. It looks like the FT1 has made his way around. So now Cannon has passed his teammate for 6th position. So, and he's pulling away. Bastion, solid 7th spot. Short of any mistakes, of course. All of my guesses are based on no mistakes by these drivers. One is, let's see, what is he doing? He is, well, he's not safe just yet. Quartz is back there licking his chops. Yeah, Quartz's tires are a little bit worse than one's, but still a battle nonetheless. All right, let's check up here. Tony's gap hasn't grown a bunch over Blue Racer's, so Blue Racer's still kind of nearby. So he could still take advantage of any mistake that Tony makes. There's not really any other battles happening on the track anywhere, so we'll just do a quick run through, get some nice livery shots of the drivers as we go through. So there is Robert, 1st place. He sees some headlights way back in the distance. He's not concerned. He's not concerned. He's seen those lights getting smaller and smaller as he's been driving. But solid performance by Stelios. Way to go. I mean, just very consistent. I don't really think he's made any mistakes. I haven't seen him go off the track or put really a foot wrong. I just think his pace is just a little off from Roberts is all. But stellar performance nonetheless. Tony is really coming around on those soft tires, but I think he's pretty much hit as fast as he's going to go. Or as far as he's going to go. So he looks like he's got a solid 3rd position there. Blue Racer now to... I apologize for all those. I'm streaming from a different PlayStation. I forgot to turn those settings off. But anyway, Blue Racer now up to 4th. He's still comfortable. He's definitely falling back from Tony, so he's got a solid 4th place finish for him. So great racing. I mean, where did Blue start? Blue started at like I think he was 3rd or 4th, maybe. I don't remember where he started. Jack still top 5, not bad. He's been up in that top 5 all day, so not too shabby at all. He sees those headlights of that SRT car about 5 seconds back. So as long as Jack keeps his act together, he should be good. And Cannon, look at that, up to 6th. The SRT boys, these guys were kind of near the rear of the field in the last race, but they're relatively consistent, just slightly off pace from the leader, as everybody else is. Bastion now, after switching spots with his teammate, running in 7th now. And one in that, I love that livery. That thing looks awesome. I love the color scheme and everything. It did a good job on that car. It looks like something I would definitely see out on a racetrack for sure. Ooh, he's getting a little slidey in those tires. He's only got a few laps of fuel left, so he's timed that one pretty good. And there is our final position driver. in Quartz in the Subaru. I don't know about you guys. So I look at the Subaru and I think that thing has so many fins, and it's it's like I think of the pictures where you see the guys taking those old cars and putting the cardboard around them to make them look like high downforce cars, and I could still see that whole little Subaru WRX underneath all of that. Like it's I don't know, it's just me, but I still love the car, and it's fast too. It definitely is fast. So there he is, Quartz. All right, so let's see. Nobody on the final lap now. So Robert on the final lap. P2 is Stelios with a huge gap at the front and back of him. So he's got a solid second place finish for him. Tony has really made a comeback. He was in last place most of the way through the first stint. So he's come a long way. Good job. And Blue, just steady as she goes, been up in that top five all race. I think he was, what, third most of the race? So not too bad. Z-Fix, also up in the top five all day long. Racing the Beetle. Loving it, too. So good job. No mistakes, no whammies, people. Let's get all the way all the way through this race. And Cannon up to sixth still. Everything's looking good for him. Everybody's got a nice big gap. Everyone's just running their consistent lines. Don't make any mistakes. All right. So, oops, sorry about that. All right. So, in the final sector is our leader, Robert, coming around. Look at that. Almost out of fuel. But coming through the last few spots, he is going to put away yet another victory in the eSGT. That's Division 1, number 2. Way to go, buddy. Good job. Congratulations. Woo-hoo-hoo. And Stelios now coming around the final two bends, and he will lock up the second position. So good job, man. Way to go. And Tony, all the way from the back, makes his stop work, and he will be coming around. Oh, man, those tires are shot. So Tony will be coming around, and he will pick up his third position. So nice podium spot for him. Blue Racer right there in fourth. Good job, man. Good job. So Jack, where you at? Coming around. Going to get that top five. That's some good points right there. That's some really good points. Congratulations. Look at that. Cannon all the way up to sixth. Good job. And Bastion, so it's a 6-7 finish for SRT at the back of the pack there, and a second place, so not bad. Good team points there. All right, and one with an 8th place finish, and our last driver to come across to get that Subaru through there. Good job, guys. Awesome. That was awesome. That was some good racing. Good racing. All right. So those were our unofficial results, but we have ourselves a winner. Way to go there, bud. Good job. From the pole, and has the fastest lap and wins the race. Good job, bud. Good job. Well, folks, that was fun. If we had the setup, I'd love to do an interview with them, but I don't, and so I won't. So I do want to say um, that was a great race. And folks, come back next week. And the next race we're going to be at is Spa. 17 laps at Spa will be next weekend. And that is going to be a lot of fun to watch. So that's me, Presidio Dog. I'm out.